Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence. And we're currently Season 3, Episode 78. I was busy. That noise in the background was just these guys trying to ramp my power up. My mass up. We're going to turn these off. Throw a little bit of biofuel back in here to top them up, I guess. Did that one go in? Now it is. Turn that one off. There you go. That wasn't too bad. My mass was kind of lingering perhaps a little bit under 100. So I had to boost it up to 200. Because guess what we're doing today? We're building, finally, I think this is day, 180? Something like that. Yeah, we're going to build the diving station. So we need 1200 power, 200 mass, 12 scrap, 10 timber boards and 4 circuit boards. Now, I have been building the circuit boards like crazy off camera. So they're in here. I've got to mention too, if you look down here, inside the electrical bench, I've still got 26 lithium. If you're wondering how I got 26 lithium, I had the best day running around the place trying to get lithium. All over that area over there. 37 lithium in one day of looting. It was just nuts. Just about every rock I went to had lithium. It was quite amazing. Alrighty, so we're kind of still doing alright with the silicon. Lithium was just very fluky, unusual to get that much, and obsidian we still need to get even more. So we should be right. Diving station, here we go. We'll make that. Let that thing run. I did go over to the silicon mining outpost over there. Believe it or not, the power was almost up to 500, so yeah, it's really starting to make me think it's almost okay as it is. I think if it has a really good day, like you look up now and there's hardly any clouds, today it will probably be hovering around 500 still. I'm not sure, we might go over and have a quick look, but anyhow, we're doing pretty well. I did grab some more carrots, so I've got like 33 tomatoes in the fridge down the bottom there, and 30 carrots, yeah. So not doing too bad. I ended up going out and grabbing some other animals and getting a fair bit of meat from them and stuff, so I'm not doing too bad. But yeah, the diving station. We've got to get onto the diving station. Oh my goodness. So let's go and put this in place. Now, I was thinking about putting it down the bottom here. I don't know whether I can make a hatch from upstairs and put it like through the roof here somewhere or something. Might be able to do something like that. But it makes a little bit more sense that I can just come up and get into the diving station here, I think. It's what I'm thinking. Where can we put it though? Depends on a lot, I guess, on where we can reach. Doesn't like any of these locations, but I need another BCU down here. Maybe a BCU extender, hey. Is that what it's telling me? I think that's what it's telling me. I don't know. Oh, unless it wants a wall, it could possibly... We could try that. Okay, maybe we make a wall across here. Hang on. I've got enough gear for a wall. Just a wood wall. It wouldn't matter if it was just there, I think, because I sometimes creep up here and shoot the animals through there, but... Well, it was before we added the little animal housing, which I haven't added an animal to yet. Jeez. It's mainly because I wanted to up the amount of tomatoes I had, so I've been kind of doing that instead. Alright, let's try this. Wouldn't matter if that's shielded off. Then we'll try this again. Okay. It doesn't like being added to a post, but it's totally okay with being added to the wall. Now, I think we probably need to add a chest under here, so Wouldn't matter if it was up fairly high. Might put it inside a bit more. Maybe up there. Okay, so we still need to make ourselves the diving gear and quite a few tanks. So you can see where the tank uses 6 zinc. So yeah, it uses a bit of electricity and a bit of mass. Probably will end up with a couple of these, but one to start with. Yeah, it's still pretty expensive. Okay, we've got the metal sheets. 5 pad... Oh, well, 5 of those. 5 padded cloth. Okay, so if we have a look... 5 of those means 10 cloth, not a problem. 10 feathers, that's kind of painful, but can be doable. But I need 15 cloth. Okay, and then 3 rope. Okay. It is a bit expensive, isn't it? Not sure if I can make the rope. I might be a bit short on the rope. Where are we? I can just make the rope. Okay, if I take out the 7 sinew and I make 2 of those, we'll have just enough rope. We've got like 14 alloy sheets, so that's not a problem. Cotton, we've just got 7. So what did I say? We needed 5, so that's 15, so we're 8 short. Okay. There was one bed up here with a bit of cotton in, so hang on. Let me just take that and take that. That gives us another 6, so we're still a little bit short. Okay, hang on. If I add that together, yeah, we're 2 short for that. We've got 1 cotton. We might have to go for the cotton seed. It'll take a little while to grow it. A few days, I think. Because it ain't that quick trip. Actually, what other seed do we have in here? I did find some cotton seeds recently. I thought I was doing well, but not when you take out 15 cotton, hey? Let's do a tomato then. I'm constantly going through the tomatoes, so there you go. Another one in there. Okay. So we've got to keep an eye on this bed here because we really need that cotton out. Yeah, it's fantastic that we've managed to get ourselves the diving station. Unfortunate that to make our gear is just so expensive. Alright, we'll put the rope back in there. So we've got the 3 rope, got the alloy sheets, we just need more of the cotton. Yeah, just recently running around the place I was actually finding, I think I took everything out of there, yeah. I was finding the cotton plants, just as I was running around the place. Zinc, we've got an absolute ton of zinc. 342 zinc ore and 182 zinc fragments already. Let's have a look again. So we definitely need tanks. I think... Oh, what did I used to use? I think I used almost 1 tank to go down and back, or is it 1.5 to go down and back? What does that need? Okay, my mass is pretty low at the moment. I'll let it catch back up. But this is what we might do. There's a bullwinkle over there. Oh, hang on, what month is it? September. I think it's next month we have to be careful. I think they start the mating season, so we've got to be a little bit careful of that. So zinc. Let's start off with 30 zinc down there. That'll make 5 tanks. Oh, the other thing too is when we... Oh no, we can put some of it in here, I think. Yeah, we can leave some of this in here. There you go. Here's some of our ingredients anyway. One more. There you go. There's enough to make 5 tanks. And then the scuba gear, yeah, that's a little bit more of a problem. Waiting for our cotton to come. So if we can go out and do stuff today and we find any cotton plants, which is still possible, it'll certainly help us along our way, I think. So for the time being, can eat that, I might drink that, go fill that up. We're going to go for a run over to the silicon mining outpost and have a look. just to confirm. So, there's something spooky for him to run across there. Can't see anything. That was a bit weird. Normally that is what happens. Alright, so we'll throw that in there. I won't worry about our carbs at the moment because we'll probably find something in the water here somewhere. Any hunters out? I didn't see any rogues anywhere on the map last night. I'm not sure if they came in at the last moment, but I doubt it. And I think it was Alpha over there. I'm not sure what was going on over there. It was just a massive gunfight. Looked like he was having problems with something. So whether it was bears or something, he wasn't a happy camper, I don't think. It almost looked like maybe if there was two guys at the Alpha base, that maybe both of them died. It just looked like, oh my goodness, they were firing like crazy. So maybe they attracted the attention of two bears or something. Quite funny. Anyhow, we'll go over in this direction. Any more? I can see a pearl way up there. Is that one in front of me? I think it is. See, I can see a dog to the right. I can see, looks like a rabbit or a chicken on the beach. And another bear, I think it is, to the left. There's a dog up there to the left. Handy if there was another piece of kelp down here. Used to do sort of so much swimming around trying to find pearls because that was part of the recipe that we used to use. What was it for again? We used to, electrical circuit boards used to use the pearl, that's right. And that's kind of all changed. Seeing as the dog is on that side, we'll go up this way. I'm not sure what happens if the NPC kind of hunter guys, if they die, I wonder what the respawn time is. Do they respawn immediately or do they take a while? And if they do respawn, do they lose their gear? Can they come back and grab it? I don't know. Alright, let's make sure there's not a dog hiding up the top here somewhere. There's a rabbit. Don't really need the rabbit. Not wasting our arrows on the rabbit. Home delivery here for us. Bit more ammo. So that's where the dog is. Which is fine by me. You can stay down there. Alrighty, so what power have we got here? Oh my goodness, it's 471. So at the moment, the rate it's going, during today, I'll eat that. Looks like my little bit of meat went off. So yeah, it's going to top off the 500 again. I don't know, guys. Honestly, at the moment, it feels like this base is okay with what it's got. It really does. You got much else in there? He's got a couple. I was recently here. I think it was late yesterday or something, game-wise in the game. So we've got 6 solar panels. See, they're maxing already. They're at 100%. They're doing 0.09. So they're doing 5.4. They're almost doing 0.3 per second above what's needed. So I guess that... Is there a deer down there? This could be the thing, though, where it might drop from 500 to about 400, and then it catches back up. And then on a rainy day, it might drop into the 300s, but eventually it gets enough sunny days to catch back up again. So if that was the case, then I probably never need to worry about it. I mean, you could kind of guarantee it by building a power storage unit over here and letting it go closer to 1,000. Then I don't think it would ever have enough rainy days to run out. The other thing, I guess, too, I might look at that again. The upgrade. I mean, we're building the diving station. We're not going to be too much longer, and we'll be picking up crystal, I guess. Oh no, that's right. That was for the mining drill efficiency. But yeah, I'm tempted to upgrade some of the solar panels and or build a new solar panel. Yeah, I don't know. If they were upgraded right now, they would do 25% more power. So I guess it would be doing 0.09 would jump to 0.11, maybe 1112. And if you multiplied that over all the solar panels, yeah, it would definitely not have a problem. But yeah, down the track, the option is to put in a second one of these mining drills and double the amount of material you get. So that's still an option, I guess. Hey you. How many arrows do I have? Oh, I've got a few. It's just so stupid. It's like growls at me and then he's like, I'll run off somewhere. Can I get him from there? I can. And then I just run back onto here. It's like a yo-yo. Is he going to go to the same spot? He is. Repeat and rinse, Trev. Repeat and rinse. No? Is he coming? I think he's coming. Well, if he is, he's... Which way did he go? He went this way. What the... You're a weird dog. Hang on, where is he? He's going to growl at me in a sec. I don't know, is he coming back or what? Hang on a second. This is a very weird dog. No? He would actually be quite hurt, actually. He's kind of... I think if you're not doing anything with him, he's actually regaining his strength here. Hang on. Don't want to be bitten by him. He's got to be just around the corner, isn't he? Oh, did he... That's not him down there, is it? Actually, it might be. Oh, because I went back on the thing. Oh, he just moved. Damn it. Well, it broke that one, Trev. That's better. So worried about getting bitten by it. I shouldn't really be. I mean, I've got the antidote on me anyway. And they don't always, you know, give you crap anyway. Wouldn't matter if I left the door open. I don't think anyone's going to go in. And the dogs don't go in. Go in and steal your silicon. They don't do that. Alright. Now, is that bear? Yeah, that bear's still on the beach. Stupid bear. Well, actually, there's some gear here. Seeing as this dog's not around at the moment. Plenty of fibre to pick up. Look at that. Oh, actually, that's the other thing too. Maybe we should sneak a quick look around here and just see if there's any silicon on the rocks. That's a rabbit. Since I've had the silicon mining outpost up, yeah, I haven't seen as much silicon on the rocks. There's a grizzly. That's another rabbit. Another rabbit, yeah. Oh, there's a blueberry there. It's a bit close to the bear, though. If he walks away a bit, I might grab it. Yeah, there's nothing here. The rabbit heard me. Just, yeah. Lucky it was far enough away from the bear. So yeah, nothing there. Oh, honestly, I can't believe what I was witnessing when I was picking up all that lithium. It's kind of like funny after a while. It's gone, you know, I was hoping, I think, at one stage to get maybe, I think, 24. I was thinking, oh, jeez, I can't believe I'm getting more than 12. Oh, jeez, I'm 24. And then as I was returning home, I just kept finding it. Yeah, very, very unusual. Hang on a second. That's not lithium, is it? Oh, silicon, sorry. Oh, wow. It is. It's sitting here. I don't think I've actually ever seen it sit on that location. Still, there's another 4 silicon to bag and take home, I guess. Yeah, I've got 8 on me. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna love that. So cool to be able to take home from these bases, especially through using the cable car when we eventually get it. Just run off to each base. So nothing else here. Just got to watch there's not. The way these trees are designed, the dev did well. He's done it such a way that you can easily get caught out here. Have a dog or a bear under the tree, innocently kind of hiding away. So it goes to show the silicon's still around. They just spawn in some unusual-ish places. There's another blueberry down there. Can I get down here without an animal seeing me? Looks like I can. I can see another bag. Nothing under here. Nope. Got to be really careful of this location because this is where the hunters come down. This is their path to the water, I guess. Oh wow, yeah, this really is their area. It's a bit rough though because it's like they could easily go into so many other places on the map and they're not there. They're closer to my base. I suppose that's how the game's designed, make it a little bit more difficult. You gotta kind of try to grab as many resources as you can in a location that's shared by not so friendly NPCs. Basically just want to kill you at every turn. I know the bear's over here. I'm just curious whether there's something else down the beach. And I think I've said it before too. It does make me a little bit spooked when I can't see the rogues. I'm thinking, have I missed one? Is there a camp just over here somewhere? And they're kind of going to pounce on me? I don't know. What is that? Oh, it's alright. Thought it was a rogue or hunter or something fishing, but no. Because coming down in these areas, you often do pick up loot, like pieces of scrap on the ground or chests, you know, crates and stuff that have dropped. Or just respawned. Oh, chicken girl, almost got her. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind a few more chickens considering. Is that a piggy? There's a piggy over there. What level are you? Yeah, he tends to want to walk away. I'm not sure where that chicken went. There's no... Oh, hang on a sec. There's something there. I thought it was a scrap. Then the scrap, I think, just appeared. Really got to watch this pig doesn't decide to turn on me. I think there's some loot on the ground up here. Yeah, I think I can see a couple of boxes. I think off camera. Oh, there's 3 here. There's a bear over there. I did pick up another locked chest, by the way, off camera. Have I got one on me? Yeah, I've got one on me. Yeah, if anything, all it did was pile in a whole bunch more sinew and stuff, which was absolutely fantastic. Wow, that's a bit unusual. Picking up the old water bottle. If you're wondering why, I've got a fair few water bottles that have got berries mixed into them and they're sitting in the chest. Did I miss that, or did that just spawn in? But I'm hoping to take them underground when we do build a little base in the caves underground. Handy to have the berry water. What the? I often notice that the game seems to identify stuff that you've used, so because I've used a fair bit of scrap in building the diving station, they seem to appear more frequently. I don't know if that's really the case. It seems to be how I visualize it, but I'm not sure if everyone else has the same experience. It's not bad actually. Go home and make a few more a few more ammo. Yeah, that's the other thing too, hey. When we get... Well, don't forget, if you go down far enough to the lava caves... He's gonna... Yeah, they don't... I don't know. He'd be stupid if he tried to attack me, because I'd definitely kill him, but... They seem to want to walk away from you. Nice big fat piece of porky meat though that you can get out of them though. But yeah, I was going to say, once we get under the water, down into the caves, we need the climbing tools to descend all that way down. But there's mining hunters underground as well, which are annoying / rewarding, I guess. You kill them and they give you some good stuff. There's slightly different shaped crates down there as well. They're like, I think they're like, instead of rectangular wooden crates, they're like square or cube shaped crates, and they've got normally some very good loot in them. You'll pick up some really good stuff, especially the slugs, the higher end shotgun slugs. There was a couple of other things that you would pick up from them as well, which is kind of absolutely worthwhile trying to get. Alright, we'll head back, I guess. We'll eat that. Probably eat that. I might throw that into there and drink that. Like I said, I'm normally trying to hold on to them, but that brings all that up. Always normal, watch out for any kelp like that. If I've got meat on me, I can need to go home and cook it up, kind of thing. So it's not going to be that much longer, and we'll be heading into winter, and all this is all going to freeze over, which changes everything. Plans completely change. So we'll need something like our pickaxe to dig a hole in the ice, so we can fish, and also so that we can dive. We'll have our scuba gear on and we'll dive down towards the caves. I mean, I used to do the rounds. If you look at Season 1 of Subsistence, just do the rounds through all of this entire lake with maybe 2 or 3 or 4 scuba tanks and just go and pick up all the pearls. But at the moment, it's not, because we're not using the pearls that much for making circuit boards. They're not as critical, and I think even now I've got over 100 pearls. I'll have a quick look in a sec. They can go in there, cook up that, put that in there. So pearls, I've got, I think it's almost 100 pearls in there, and I've got some in here. 22, yeah, so it's kind of where I've been putting it. Well, that was pretty good, so we picked up another 8 silicon, so that'll all add up. That and that. And pick up a tomato seed, that. Another spoiled food. We don't need to eat that yet, but that's close. Water we don't need, just need to wait for this to cook. We definitely need to eat a bit of meat. We're almost down to half. But that was pretty good. So as you can see, that silicon mining outpost base doing really super well. I think we've got to the point now where I'm more comfortable just leaving it with the number of solar panels that's on there now. And if we get to upgrade them or put a couple more in there and make the mining drill a bit more efficient, we might be able to, maybe we need 8 or 10 solar panels to run 2 drills. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to leave the episode here. Super hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.